This is Cody Willard. I'm here to tell you about Scutify.com and the Scutify apps for iPhone, Android, iPad, Android tablets, and why I think they're the most value-add places and resources that you'll ever find for traders and investors. I'm on this site and on these apps all day, every day, interacting with the community, stock charts, looking things over, finding out what's going on from stock twits and Twitter and Yahoo News on each and every single one of my individual stocks, the markets themselves. It's all aggregated and brought into one spot here on Scutify. And let me walk you through why I find this place to be so incredibly helpful to me on a daily basis. When you first get to Scutify.com, the website here, you see it tells you Scutify is a community of passionate investors and traders. I'm going to go ahead and click out of that and close that. I'm not logged into the site. I'm cleared my history so you can see what it's like to arrive here the very first time. Now down the left side on the home page, you've got Scuttles. This is where the community itself is interacting and talking with each other and engaging with each other, posting their real-time commentary about the markets and the economy and stock ideas and you name it, it's there. You can see I just posted this morning recently there with the stock chart about earnings that I was looking at earlier. We've got Jeffrey Hirsch, for example, from the Stock Traders Almanac, posted up some content earlier this morning there, about an hour ago, looks like. Down the center here, you've got articles on Scutify. The Scutify articles are from, we've gone out and literally found the best and most reliable, respected financial bloggers, newsletter writers, and guys that are in the trenches that are writing about the markets and publishing their ideas somewhere. We've gone out and gotten permission from all of them to publish their articles here on Scutify. You also have some of our own community publishing their articles here on Scutify, talking about the markets, oil, energy, gold, you name it. You can see there, Apple, a report on Apple. It's all right there. We got the best resources out there in the world on this on Scutify. I'm going to go ahead and walk you down here, and we're going to go into more Scuttles. You can click on View More down the left side here. You can also come back up here and click Commentary and hit Scuttles. Now, Scuttles are where it's happening. This is the community part. And you see that's where mainly featured here on this page. Down the center, you've got these guys talking in real time about the markets and posting up their commentary. And there's a stock idea, Fox A, talking about earnings here. Some commentary about the Apple iPhone and what to expect. And when it reports earnings in the next week or so as I'm recording this. Down the left side, we've got these. We've taken and collected all of the best tweets, the Twitter feeds from all of the major news organizations, whether it's Business Insider, Washington Post, New York Times Business, Wall Street Journal, Market Watch, TheStreet.com, Business Insider. You see them down the left side. And these things update in real time. You saw it just a second ago as I started talking about this latest, about what's being powered by headline down this left side. And that's especially a value-add feature when there's a real-time product release from Apple being discussed, and there's a presentation going on, and you've got people live tweeting from those events, or when you have someone like Obama giving a big presentation about the economy in a speech, and you've got the news organizations with real-time tweets, and or even when the Fed releases minutes, and if you want to know what all the major organizations are talking about and links to all their latest real-time coverage of that stuff, you want to get this here on the Scutify page, Scuttles page. It's all collected in one spot, and it updates continuously so that it's all real-time, and it's from those major news organizations, so you don't even have to go to any other web to get news on and coverage of that. Again, down the right side, you can see we've got articles and analysis that we've gone out and published, and underneath that, we have what are called premium Scuttles. And really one of the major features of the Scutify concept is what we call this iTunes of finance, where we've got hundreds of thousands of people in our community that have already purchase products or put in credit card information, put in their PayPal information, all on Scutify, so that we become this marketplace for other newsletter writers, for other for bloggers, for people that are charging a premium product and a subscription product to sell that stuff without having to make the people come to each individual website and hope that they are protected and that it's a good, safe system of taking your credit card information. We've got the Scutify community already established. We are safe, and we've got people that are bringing in their information here. If you want to actually want to start, also here, you click on commentary, go to Premium Scuttles. And this is where you can find all of the latest premium articles and reports and newsletters from these guys. You see Jeffrey Hirsch, you see me, Howard Simons, Tom Key, Scott Rothbart. You even see Jack Schwager down there, Market Wizards publisher, writer, I should say. You can click on premium subscriptions, and you can literally subscribe to someone's premium service and get all of their premium products when they publish them on Scutify. So I have Trading with Cody here. The entire service is here on Scutify, and I charge people to buy each individual report much more than I would charge, for example, if they just sign up for my monthly or annual subscription. You've got, again, you can sign up for Stock Trader's Almanac. Brian Livingston is a real aggressive, smart prop trader who I've seen flip from bullish to bearish several times, and frankly, having nailed most of his change in stances as the markets have told him to. Cora Reddy's a popular guy you've probably seen around. Todd Gordon you see on CNBC. Scott Rothbart. All these and others, you can subscribe to their monthly or annual services and get everything that they're publishing behind that paywall for that service right here on Scutify, because we publish it. They publish it here also behind the paywall, and they use that iTunes of Finance concept so you can get it all in one spot. You can see all the different all-stars we've got here on the site. Robert Marson, you've probably seen featured in Barron's on the front page several times over the years, a legendary mutual fund and hedge fund manager. Brian Gallo, I sure enjoy his commentary. He's a long-term technology and venture capitalist investor, putting up some of his ideas, talking about his winners and losers. We've got all kinds of all-stars that you can follow and read about here on Scutify, and they're in there contributing in that Scuttles section. See, so I'm going to go ahead and log in here, and let's see. I'll go ahead and log in here if I can push the right button. There we go, and log me in. You can log in with Facebook, Twitter, real easy. You choose the platform you want to log in with, whether it's your Twitter account, Facebook account, email account, etc. Now, you can see I've got Scutify credits in here. That's money that people have. That's either money that I put in that account so that I can buy premium products, and actually I sell premium products on here too, and so that's where the commissions for those show up. I take my money out of there every few weeks anyway. And on your dashboard, that's where I am now. Here you can see dashboard. You've got the ability to send messages back and forth. You can see Jeffrey Hirsch and I have been trading messages, and people have been asking me about different stock ideas, and some guys actually got a pre-IPO message that he sent me there personally. That's my personal inbox. I'm going to go ahead and check that one as read. Anyone can come publish their premium scuttles and their premium products. You can publish your own article here on Scutify, and it'll run through our site. And by the way, one of the neat things, I'll go over here to minionville.com. You can see that you can actually read the commentary and the Scutify scuttles, both sites like Minionville that are part of the Scutify network. You can also find, if you publish your article on Scutify, you'll see it over here on Minionville too, and points you back a couple of times to Scutify itself. But the article that you write and publish on Scutify does actually run out on Minionville and several other websites, so that our distribution channel for all of our scuttles and articles is exponentially. Traffic on scuttles and Scutify are growing exponentially. So I'm going to lastly show you here. Let's take a look at a stock or two. I'm just going to show you. Let's see what people are saying about Apple, and I'll show you what you can get on the Scutify Apple quote page and why I say it's by far the most complete resource for checking any stock in real time every day. So again, you go to the Apple page here and you've got a real-time quote, you've got charts. That stuff's pretty standard, pretty straightforward. But you've got scuttles, people talking real-time commentary about each stock, what they're saying, what they're doing. Real value add. It's not like you get on stock twits and tweets where it's 140 characters and you have to click through to find out what someone's actually trying to tell you. In a scuttle, it's 500 characters, and so there's a lot of value add to the commentary on the scuttles themselves. And you can see here, you get a lot of juice on it. Instead of just having a preview of that information, it's right there on the scuttles, and you're able to read that. But we also have everything that people are saying about Apple on Twitter right now down the center here. You can see these are real-time tweets that feature the cash tag, that dollar symbol AAPL on the markets. You flip down a little more. We also, down the right side here, we've got everything that people are saying on stock twits about Apple. So you don't even have to bother going there. We've collated that all for you right here. We've got the latest news from Yahoo Finance on Apple. And we've got our articles on Scutify that, again, we've gone out and collected the best bloggers and financial newsletter writers that are talking about Apple and publishing it right here so you don't have to go anywhere else. And finally, you've got more news on Apple. Anywhere you want to know what's going on with Apple, we've got you covered here. So, including real time, and that's the key to it all, right? So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I think you've got an idea of what you can get out of Scutify. Come on by. Even if you don't sign up and sign in, you need the app. You can come to the site and you get all of that information all in one spot. It's by far the most value-add app and site you'll ever use. Scutify.com, Scutify apps. It's Cody Willard. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming to the site and downloading the app. Peace, love, and happiness.